our weather has cooled down and calmed down across the area. We don't have any tornadoes going on right now, and the temperatures are actually cooler and more like December should be. Right now across the area, there's nothing on the radar. Things have calmed down, and it's actually a pretty gorgeous day out there. Daytime highs today will be chilly. We'll be in the mid-50s throughout the day, and then overnight tonight, dropping down to the low 30s. I have 34 for Waxahachie and Cleburne, 33 in Hillsborough and Corsicana. As you get away from the metro area here and you get to where there's a little more hills and a little more valleys, you tend to kind of have more variation in temperatures. So any of these areas, though, we are, of course, as we were this morning, back in plant covering territory. So keep those plants covered probably for the foreseeable future, at least for the next few days. Let's take a look at the big picture now. Not much happening across Texas and really over the western United States, but across the eastern United States, the system that brought all the storms to our area has pushed eastward, and it's bringing storms to the southeast and snow to the Midwest, and this is still influencing our weather a little bit. We have cold temperatures in the northwest here, and what you notice about this flow, this counterclockwise flow, is it does bring a northwesterly flow to our area, and so that is pulling this cool air in, this cold air, which is why, again, the temperatures are 20 degrees cooler or so than they were Monday and Tuesday. So this is continuing to kind of influence things, and of course the snow in the Midwest and causing the storms over in the southeast. So this system is dominating the United States weather right now. This thing is a monster. And we do have another system coming in, though. Here's California. That's San Francisco up there. So this system will be moving in over the next couple of days. We'll see this Friday night, mostly going to our south. But it looks like our southern counties, Navarro and Hill counties, those areas, could see a little bit of precipitation, rain, maybe with some sleet mixed in as well. Let's talk about that tornado outbreak that we saw. I believe at this point, the last I checked, there were 14 tornadoes confirmed, 2 investigations continuing, and to our west and to our north. Now, here's the thing. Some folks were wondering, why did Ellis County barely get anything? Why was Ellis County barely touched by this system? The fact of the matter is, as these storms were coming in, the cold front actually overtook the storms in our area and really kind of stabilized things. And so it calmed everything down. We didn't really get the severe weather that we were watching, even as close as Johnson County. It kind of pulled to the north, and there was a pretty mean supercell up in Dallas. There was one storm in the Midlothian area, but that supercell in Dallas kind of helped pull the energy away from that storm. But that cold front coming in and cutting off some of the inflow and the warmer temperatures, that front kind of interrupted things and disrupted things as far as Ellis County was concerned, so we didn't get the kind of severe weather that other places did, and I'm thankful for it. Let's take a look at the Christmas outlook, and it's still a ways away, okay? I say all the time that 7 days is usually where I try to stay as far as the forecast, but we can look at some things that have come out. This is the 8 to 14-day temperature outlook that came out, I believe, yesterday, the 14th. And it does show below average temperatures, or below normal, what's considered normal. And it does show a pretty good part of the United States, really the central and eastern portions, eastern thirds of the United States, covered by that. And what you'll notice, though, below normal precipitation. So it is expected to get cold, but it doesn't look like we're going to have a white Christmas necessarily. We will, though, see lower than normal temperatures. Right now, the models are pretty insistent and have been for the last few days. We could see highs in the 20s and 30s for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, really probably the latter half of next week going into early parts of next week. The good news is this does not look like a 9 to 10 day long event like we had before when we lost power and all those different things went down. So this is not a catastrophic event, but it will be very, very cold. And it looks like it will be cold just in time for Christmas. So if you're waiting for cold Christmas weather, this will not be a Christmas day when we are slunking into our relatives' homes with shorts and t-shirts complaining about how warm it is. It will feel at least. It may not look like Christmas. There won't be snow everywhere, but it will feel like Christmas time across our area. Let's get to the 7-day forecast. Today is gorgeous. Mid-50s for highs, light northwest wind. Overnight tonight, we do get cold. Friday, for the most part, we're mostly sunny. 20% chance of rain and possibly some sleet mixed in overnight, mostly in our southern areas. Again, Hill and Vero counties for the most part. Southern Ellis County could see some of that too. North winds of 5 to 10 miles per hour. We're a little bit cooler though, 48 degrees. And again, overnight in mid-30s. A little bit warmer Saturday. Highs right around 50 degrees with some clouds. Next cold front comes in late Sunday into Monday. Showers possible Sunday night. The high on Sunday is 52, but we have that south wind returning. But that won't last too long. That front comes in Monday. We are a little bit cooler. And overnights will be right around 40, so we will get out of freezing territory for a little while, but not too terribly long, because while we start warming up, getting towards Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's when we're going to start watching for that really cold air to move into our area that could impact your Christmas forecast. So stay tuned. I will have more on that Christmas outlook as we get closer. The next few days, I'll really start getting a better idea of kind of what to expect. But for now, the models have been pretty consistent that we are looking at some very cold temperatures for Christmas. So stay tuned for updates on that.